Welcome back. So after you hit the button that says take me to your need feed, this is what you'll see. You will see your profile on the left-hand side, your settings on your right-hand side to set up your profile settings. And this is your need feed. So everything happens right here in this middle of the dashboard. So right now we've got Nito telling you good evening because it's nighttime and just a little guide through walking through. So if you ever want to test out what he's got working there, basically his little note was, hey, test out your address book and add people and invite your connections. So that's pieces of it. You can always turn Nito off by getting rid of him right there. And then you see your basic need feed. And in here on a need feed, you can create your own post within that need feed. And those posts are anything that you want to talk about, that you feel that giving advice to others, or if you have questions, things that you want to submit. And I'm just going to take a look at my need feed. And this is Mary Klecka. So Mary posted just recently about the world of cookies and Google and digital marketing. So I thought it was pretty interesting. I liked it. When you come into your need feed, you can go in and you can like it. You can, you know, see everybody that's liked it. You can put a little brilliant by it, give it an award, good luck with it, just little different notations that are a little bit different from some of the other platforms. But the reason Mary and I matched up is that digital marketing piece. And if you take a look at your profile settings, so when you go into the profile and you look at your interest, those are the interest levels that I've selected. So I've selected digital marketing, entrepreneurship, marketing, etc. To get back to your need feed, just simply click the home page button up in the top, and there you are. You're right back to where you started. So within this is why I matched up. The idea of that need feed is we don't want stuff that's just cluttering and things that you don't want to see, because sometimes some of these social platforms are just stuffing you with stuff, and that's not the idea of Needworking. We really want the important things to show up on top. So Mary's post is right there. You can, if you like it, and or if you want to send this to a friend and you think it matters, we call it a hot potato because it's a really important special thing. So let's get it out there and hot potato it to somebody. So we'll pick a couple people to send this off to, and then you can type a personal note. This might interest you, and then boom, you send it off to those people, and they'll get an email talking about what was in here and what, take a look at this post to drive them back over to this post, and maybe they can help it. If it's somebody that's looking for an internship, if it's a job related, those hot potatoes are really important because there's other opportunities. So let's say you do post a job in here and you want to share it with other people, you can share it also on LinkedIn. So we have a feature built in. So here's Mary's post on Needworking, and I can just hit share this on LinkedIn if my LinkedIn's connected, and there you go. And you just post it right in here, and it's already sent off to LinkedIn. So it's, I'm not going to post it now, but you'll see that we have options to post it on Twitter, options to post it on Facebook as well. So there's some of the features that we do within the need feed to make it easier for you to actually post on different platforms. And now if you look at your needs specifically, so these are things that you have posted in the past. And if you take a look at, I'm actually going to close Nito again. If you take a look at some of the things that I've posted, you can see how other people are reacting again. And there's features within it. Was your need answered? So you can toggle that on. We're going to have algorithms built into that feature as well. So when you do answer, it's pretty important later on because we'll be awarding points and it'll help some of our matching algorithms on what's been important to you. So fill out as much as you can on these also. The reason I'd say that is because everything's tied into keywording. And our site's being crawled, so you never know what Google might pick up. But if you put in marketing, you might see a need that fits into the marketing side, etc. In those needs, I want to kind of highlight a few things. So you can see just regular needs, but here's a need post that I put in a mastermind setup. And this is actually something that we are have a group set up, and we call it it's a mastermind group, and it's a private group. But within that group itself, we can see what's happening in your need feed. Now, this won't get shared normally, but because you're in my backend, you can see some of these things. So those also will show up in your feed. So when it's your need specifically and you're posting things that matter, and even in your need feed, let's say Colleen would post something in that group or any other group that's out there that you belong to, that will show up in your feed. So, here's Chris posting about some of the stuff he's doing for pace setters. So these are some of the other features that we have built into that need feed. And one thing that you can always take a look at are your alerts up in the right-hand side, any notification. And also the notifications are also down here in the bottom. So on those notifications in the lower left-hand corner, you can see how many people you've connected with, who have you connected with recently, who you've hot potatoed, like all of these things can get tallied up within the algorithm that we've got built in. So as we start doing a point structure system, those interactions become super, super important, and it helps us identify how you can connect with others. But basically, this is what a need feed is. You could see that there is a lot of information within it, and you can go through and even search on needs later. We'll get into the search piece, but again, this is just a basic walkthrough of what the need feed is and what it does. Thanks.